escaped from my hand! Ah! Holy shit! That was the best ever! So guys and girls, Cara got herself a veiled chameleon, a Yemen chameleon. Now these are probably about the simplest chameleon you can get to keep. Cara's out at the moment, so I thought I'd film it. He's very happy. You can see he's bright green, sitting up in his little basking spot. It's like between the UV and the heat lamp above. Very confident, eats from your hand, happy to be handled. Obviously these animals are happier to just be in their enclosure. If you are thinking about getting a chameleon, a couple of things to think about is they want a lot of space. This is an enclosure that I built. Goes down about 4.5 feet. It goes back about 4 feet. It's only about 1.5 feet wide. I can always increase it later on. But yeah, they're great little animals. You've also got to remember that they only drink from drips and dew and sort of residue on plants, so you know, you've got to be there to spray them every day. You can't sort of just put a pot of water in there and they'll drink it. Now I've done quite a lot of research. I mean, to be honest, this is Cara's chameleon. She knows more than I do about it. But yeah, there's a little tub which you can see here. She's always got food in it. They should always have the option to have food when they want it, but make sure he eats a couple of times a day. So this is the enclosure I built. It's just a wooden frame. Mesh around the outside is obviously treated wood, so it's got no chemicals in it which are going to harm him, but also it's not going to go rotten, it's not going to get any mould, it's not going to get anything like that. So you can obviously see how big it is. He's got a huge UV, wants to have a big old UV because yeah, these guys, where they're from, they're going to be right up in the canopies basking in the sun for quite a large portion of the day. As far as I'm aware, don't quote me on that, I imagine some master chameleon keeper is going to be like, "You don't know what you're talking about." But loads of UV. If he wants to get away from the UV, he can hide behind some of the branches. We can, all these branches are fake, they're all for reptile enclosures. You can keep certain types of plants in there, but at the moment we're playing it safe. We've got these vines are really great. You can move them around to give him good little climbing areas. So he's got a heat lamp over the top. He did have a thermometer. I'm actually using the thermometer somewhere else at the moment, but it does give him a nice 80 degrees Fahrenheit little basking area at the top. To be honest, if he was on the net, it might be a tiny bit over that. But then he's got the option to go all the way down to the bottom, where it's a lot cooler. He seems to enjoy that spot where he is. He does have a little walk around, but he's just glorious, just amazing, a really amazing animal. Yeah, so if you're thinking about building an enclosure for one of these guys, the actual enclosure isn't too hard to build. You just want basically open air sort of mesh, I guess, box. What you don't want to do is skimp out on any of the lights and stuff, because these guys are prone to having, what's it called? I'm going to forget it now. They're prone to getting the bone, some sort of bone disease from not having the UV. Someone's going to write that in a comment, but you know, basically make sure you got the UV. Make sure you can spray them a couple of times a day, because they'll only drink from the residue on the sticks and stuff. Yeah, I mean, they want a good varied diet. What you just saw me feeding him was a moth. Don't go and just get moths from outside, it's not the best thing to do. They could have all sorts of parasites and all that bullshit in it. So the moth that I fed him, I guess it's a moth. It's actually from a wax worm. Sometimes they keep the wax worms a little bit through, and they turn into moths. And they're lovely and juicy and full of goodness. Plus, obviously, it's always a good practice to cover the bugs and sort of supplement powders and stuff. I actually need to get some for Cara in the next few days. So it's a real, look at that, look how cool he is. Look. Oh. Look at that. Oh, that is some good zooming. There's a leaf caught. A leaf knife. Literally any little move is shaking him. Now what's really nice for me is obviously this is Cara's first sort of exotic pet, I guess. Obviously, you know, I love to keep all the exotics, all the spiders, all the praying mantises and stuff. So it's quite nice for her to be, you know, showing an interest. I know this is obviously different, but it's something that we both love. I mean, we've turned this into basically a centerpiece for our living room, but I don't mind. Look at him. Need I say more? He's pretty confident as well. He can come out on your hand. It's the other thing when you're handling these guys. Don't grab the chameleon. You want to coax him onto your hand. They've got surprisingly strong little grippers. I haven't got any food for you. Doesn't look there, does he? And you want him to grip onto you. You want to, as opposed to pulling him off. Here he comes. He's a pretty confident little chappy. He's freaking glorious. He's got his tail right round. If he's unhappy, he puffs his chin up. Now this is what's called pied. Although you can barely see it. Now pied normally means they have white sort of blotches in their colouring. Now he's pied, but only on his toes, and well, it's on this side that I'm on. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see his little white toes? That's his pied little white toes. He's so cool. Oh, I don't want to scare him. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pop him back, and then I'll just give you a little bit of a talk just about what's going on. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed. So remember, comment, like, subscribe, comment, subscribe and like, and subscribe and comment and like and subscribe. Let's let him back. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Okay, so first things first. This is first things first. Okay, so this is the first video I've done in a little while. Reason being, I mean, I said before, I've literally just started a new job. I started today. Today was my first day. It was alright. And I've been I was at my old job. I was training people. I was there for extra time. Extra hours. I haven't had a lot of free time. I've just been trying to get everything sorted here, and so as far as I'm aware, I'm through the most of it, through the worst of it. So videos should start coming thick and fast again. I know I have another video which has been made. I don't know what happened. I feel like I was in some sort of insane mood, which has a little competition to win some ants. So look out for that. Not just ants. I'm not just going to send you a cup of ants, you know, a fan and a gun. It's for a queen. So for a queen with a little bit of brood. So if you're interested in that, obviously look out. It's a bit of a weird competition, to be honest. I don't even know if you can consider it a competition, but I'm going to send someone some ants anyway. So if someone wants ants, you know, ants. And in fact, if anyone wants ants, message me on my Facebook page. But I'm going to do a competition to especially win some bloody ants. Ants everywhere, but not a drop to drink. No giant changes in the praying mantises. You know, they're all doing well. Devil's flowers particularly, but they're spending so long in this stage of their molt. I thought they would have molted by now, but they were just sitting there fat and happy. So, you know, I could do more videos, but I don't want to just put repeats of, you know, feeding the same praying mantis 100 times. Though eventually I'm going to end up putting a couple of extra videos of feeding, which might be the same-ish. So yeah, I mean, I've got another crazy video lined up in the next few months. It's a big opportunity that I've been given, but I don't want to say what it is because it may or may not happen. But if it does happen and I do get to film it, then you know, you'll know what it is when you see the video, and I might be a famous man. Well, I mean, I guess that's it. So thanks for watching, guys. I mean, I know this is a bit different. I normally deal with inverts and spiders and tarantulas and praying mantises and, well, my ferrets. Hello, Marley dog. Oh. And that's another one. I keep getting questions about ferrets. Can people keep saying put more videos of ferrets on? So this is so, you know, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, ring that bell icon. Cheers, tally ho, toodaloo.